to the gym.
Yeah, it's about to be slammed. And sir,
Okay.
if you want to give me
Yeah.
your character name.
Okay. It's Nesp.
Okay, perfect. Player, what's your name?
Nesp.
So you named your character after you, is what you're saying to me?
Yeah, basically. I
Perfect.
mean, my name's Joey, but I
Well,
mean,
of course. But
Nesp
people
is
call you
my
Ness.
character name. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, that's also my nickname. So
Interesting, interesting. And give me your race, sir.
Goliath,
Okay, okay. And class.
fighter,
Nice.
subclass samurai. In case you care.
I do, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And can you tell me what he looks like? Like, give me a kind of a description of what you think he looks like. Just kind of walking his daily rounds.
He doesn't probably wear much, for a shirt. He's got, like tribal tattoos where it's kind of just like puffed up
Mm,
flesh.
yeah,
That's what I kind of picture his skin to be like, just like a bunch of like tribal tattoos and scarring in that
interesting.
fashion,
Okay.
and kind of just rugged. He's not really, he lives in the mountains, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not very civilized, I guess.
Okay, okay. And like, what would you say is like how tall? What was his weight?
His weight was like 230
Okay, so he's
pounds.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a big boy.
yeah, he
Just like
is.
muscle power. All muscle.
On the top scale of height, or about the middle average.
I think it was like 6'3". I
It's not
put,
bad, not bad.
believe something like that. It was on kind of high,
Anything
kind of tall.
else that stands out to you about him?
Not really. Nothing that I'm at liberty to say.
All right. You want to describe your character's background to me? Give me a little of where he comes from, what he does.
Uh, you know, he was a hermit at some point. He was originally with the tribe in the mountains, but
Mm.
some shit happened to him. He had to take on the role of exiling himself. He entered a hermitage
Okay. All right.
and he studied endlessly about the
How
winters.
many years?
Oof.
Months, weeks, or we're talking?
Ooh, we're talking years. Probably been up there for like 7 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
He hasn't seen people in a long time. Let's say.
yeah. Wow. Okay. Anything else you want to give up to Liberty?
He did discover something that the party has not yet to know.
Interesting.
Mm, That knowledge is that he knows about the wind, the snow. He knows how to burn it away by sacrificing people
Interesting. All right.
to the
And,
flame.
and anything else you want to talk about? Anything about a boat or?
Yeah, I did meet a boat. That's what maybe caused my exile originally. Was it called the Banshee's Whale or something
Yeah,
like
something
that?
like that. Yeah, forget
Yeah,
exactly.
he met that boat. Oof. Bad things happened on that boat. Let's just leave it out there.
You're not at
And
liberty to
that's
say more.
no, 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 no. Maybe in part two.
Yeah, exactly. Podcast two. All right, cool. So thinking back on our last session,
Yes,
what did you think of it? Was it
I
enough to your
was scared
expectations,
for
or?
my life
All right.
constantly. I was. No, it was pretty fun. I didn't expect what happened to happen, but let's say I probably should have expected it to happen. Our
Yeah.
friend just blows down a door with his fists. Are you kidding? All the guards come rushing me. Went to
Bring you
prison.
to
Had to,
jail. Yeah.
yeah, I got interrogated by people endlessly. They tried to frame me. Oh, I didn't fall for it. I kept my story straight, and they didn't like it. They beat my friend. My other friend saved me.
Yeah, it got rough, didn't it? Especially with
Yeah.
one of your buddies being really
Oh no, no, no.
loudmouthed.
Yeah, he does not respect people the way I do. I'll tell you that much. He got beaten on.
Yeah, I did.
Could hear it from the other room. And
Jeez.
then my friend had an invisibility cloak. He saved our lives, kind of, somehow.
Sort
I
of.
wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it from Skimpy. They
Yeah,
did it.
I know. I know. And out of still thinking back to our last session, like, what was the most memorable thing? Was it getting put in jail, or what would you say?
I would say so. It was like the heist to get out of jail from the inside. We had to break our way out.
Yeah, it was
It
pretty
was
cool.
yeah. I mean, the other fight was also kind of cool, where we had to, we'll get to that later, I guess. But like the heist to get out of prison was just, I wasn't expecting it. Came out of nowhere, but we had to adapt, and it happened.
Yeah, it was very interesting watching you guys be interrogated, and I like how you were telling the truth, but they didn't believe you, and they kept pushing for more answers. They wanted to hear what they wanted to hear, and
I
they
know,
weren't
I
having
couldn't
it.
believe it. I couldn't believe it.
And then
My
you had
only other
the
clansman, he just betrayed me.
I know, big
The
fat
only other
Goliath.
Goliath. It's the last one I've ever seen since I left the
Yeah,
mountains.
all the dwarves,
And
eh?
backstabs me. Well, don't get me started on dwarves, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. And what do you think at this point, like in the campaign? What do you think
Hmm.
your character's thinking? Like what direction are you heading?
Oh God, just wandering aimlessly. It feels like 10 towns. Everyone's a scammer. Everyone's trying to rip me off.
Scammer rip you off?
It's
Interesting.
true.
Interesting.
Are you kidding me? The dwarves that came out of every hole in the world to steal my cart that I found.
Hmm. That's
I
true.
couldn't believe it. I don't know. He's just confused with the help he has. They're kind of wild folk.
Hmm.
His adventurers.
Untrustworthy is what you're saying?
I would say untrustworthy, but unpredictable.
Interesting.
Very unpredictable.
But they're useful enough to have around, is what you're saying?
Exactly. It's better to have them than not have them.
All right, I like that. All right. So what do you think of the setting so far? Icewind Dale, 10 Towns.
It's very cool. It's drastically different from our last campaign, which is Baldur's Gate,
Yeah.
which was just a slum. Reminds me
Everything
of
was a
like Star
scam.
Wars. Everyone, yeah, exactly. Everyone's trying to kill me. Everyone's trying to hurt me, rob me, take my soul, everything. It didn't matter.
Yep.
Had nothing.
Yep. Brutal. It felt like you could barely breathe.
I think I only had a few coppers to my name throughout the whole
Yeah,
campaign.
I think you're right, actually. Like, eventually, when you did go to Avernus, there wasn't much gold to go around, and then soul coins were few far apart.
Yeah, we spent them all on fast travel, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Bargained them with a few deals and got you
Had
around
to
quick.
happen. That
Yep,
unicorn.
I know.
I'm not traveling the map without a guide. Are you kidding? In Avernus, no
I
one
know.
knows how to walk there.
I know. It's too risky. Too risky.
I agree.
So you do like Icewind Dale a little more than Baldur's Gate, or
Yeah,
you say
uh,
it has like
it's,
each has their own flavor, or
I'd say it's like around the same enjoyability, but just like completely different in a way. Because
hmm.
it's like all sparse and like
Right. Yeah,
it's kind of like
wasteland almost.
survival
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, true.
Where Baldur's Gate was kind of just like adventure,
Yeah, that's
just
true.
always adventure.
That's true. All right, like
Yes,
all right. Anything else you want to say? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
that's fine. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. Do you think the party will suffer any permanent losses this campaign? And who do you think
Permanent
it would be?
losses like deaths.
Deaths, like a permanent death. Like right now, you guys met the owl, and
Yeah,
she has saved you as long as you accept her
right.
gift.
Right.
But do you think at some point you're going to see a permanent, like, I don't know, maybe she doesn't bring you back or something of the sort, where someone doesn't accept the gift?
Uh,
Just a permadeath of
see it
any reason
happening.
or rhyme or reason.
I could see it happening. I mean, oh no, Jeremy, our cleric.
Jer, yeah.
Yeah,
Or what did
he's
you call him? Jar? No, what was it?
Jer.
Yeah.
JR,
I forget. We had like a weird name for him for like one session, and we dropped it right after that session. I
I
forget
don't
what it
even
was.
remember it.
Yeah,
I just started calling him Skippy Skimpy, and
I know.
that's gonna
He hates
stick.
it. Yeah.
But Jer, I don't know. He likes to talk off to people. He bites off too much than he could chew. Honestly, sometimes
Yeah.
it's happened a few times. So if anyone's gonna die, I think it's gonna be himself, just from being,
Too
reckless.
aggressive.
Maybe
Yeah. Okay.
that's the only thing I could really see
Would you like to
right
know
now.
what Tonka thought?
Tonka, yeah,
Yeah. What you want to hear what he said?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, he said it would be Skippy. He thought
I
he'd be going down for good.
Well, he is the cattle. Um,
Yeah, almost in a
yeah,
literal sense.
yeah, food supply. You
Yeah.
gotta keep them nearby.
I wonder if he's got udders. I don't know. Maybe.
Ugh, ugh.
Get some
We're
blue
not
milk.
using them for the milk. Goat's milk. Ugh.
Mm.
I don't know. That's
Tough
last
question.
resort, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I could see where he's coming from with Skippy, though. I mean, Skippy's first few sessions were not impressive. I'll tell you that much.
Not impressive. I feel sorry if he actually listens to this podcast.
There was mainly one battle where he just kept trying to shoot some guy that was
The dwarf.
ensnared.
Yeah.
And he was ensnared for like 8 turns.
With
and he had
advantage, too.
advantage, and he missed like 8 attacks in a row. It was kind of just sad, really. But
Yeah, it was
it's
kind of
true.
crazy.
Skippy did screw the pooch on that one. I'll say that much.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot stronger since then, but he
Yeah,
definitely had
he
trouble
definitely is stronger. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's improving.
Yeah, it's good.
If only Tonka saw him now.
I know. I hopefully we see Tonka again. So I got a what if question for your character.
Okay.
And just tell me what your character would do.
Okay.
Okay, so your character's walking, I say, on the street of, I don't know, any major city. Could be Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Could be
Any urban cities.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. And you're walking on the street and you see a halfling. He's walking.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and as he's walking, he somehow drops this huge bag of coins. Now, do you alert the halfling to the fact that he's dropped these coins, or do you take it for yourself, or what would your character do in this situation?
Honestly, I probably wouldn't care. I'd probably take up a coin or two and just keep walking. Let the rest of the party scour around it. My guy's pretty practical. He doesn't care about that kind of stuff, really.
Okay, so he wouldn't ogle over the coins for too long.
I did live in the mountains for 7 years, so gold has little value to me.
That's true.
I see some practicality in it for, the adventure at hand, but it's not my goal in life.
All right, well, that's good to know. Do you think you or anyone will betray the party?
Oh, I feel like I'm being betrayed already.
And why is that?
Just the way people act around me. I'm scared.
Paranoid. It seems like you're very paranoid.
I'm always paranoid. Paranoid. No, I don't know. I feel like someone's out to get their power trip, You might just sell me down the river.
For a little extra something off the top.
Yeah, Skimpy scared me earlier. That one session, he was talking to the devil again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he was going to make a deal, apparently.
He was close. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Talking behind closed doors, and he didn't even tell us.
Yeah, he didn't.
You can see where my concern lies now.
Yeah. So you think out of anyone, it would probably be Skippy then, after that realization.
Yeah, Skippy, he likes to make deals with devils, I found. So.
Interesting.
Last campaign, he did the same thing.
Yeah, I guess so. He does make
accepted a god of no reason, really.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Make some interesting choices.
Yeah.
All right, I just got one last question for you.
All right.
So out of all the NPCs you've dealt with this campaign, which one do you like the most, and why?
Just gonna say the mayor, because he just never stops talking.
Oh, the guy that keeps talking, the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He's just like this homeless drunk mayor somehow that just has thousands of adventures. You'd swear he was from like a novel, and he just never shuts up. Doesn't stop grabbing my arm the whole time we're talking. He's like the uncle that just won't stop talking.
Yeah, nothing you could do to stop him, eh?
No, I couldn't actually. The bartenders had to intervene, get him off of us. It
Yeah,
was
Skippy was
nuts.
liking his stories too.
Well, Skimpy, he has Stockholm syndrome. He can easily turn sides.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, basically, same question, but which one did you hate the most? Like, you never want to see that one again.
But the
Like, which NPC would you never want to deal with again?
probably that dwarf that tried to scam us. He just wouldn't be reasonable.
Which one was that? That was so
Towns.
many dwarves. The one with the.
It was in the first town, like the first big town.
Oh, the boat, and he's telling you to get on the boat and whatnot. That one? Or no?
Oh wait, no, sorry. When we went to the forest to get his cart full of iron for some other guy, and then some guy wanted to buy the cart on the way back.
That guy.
And then, yeah, we agreed to sell, but he like tried to scam us basically and take all our belongings as well.
Yeah, because you sold him the cart and he wanted everything. Yeah.
This guy, yeah, I wasn't standing for that, so we committed genocide really in the city.
Shoot. Yeah, the guards did come.
They didn't really care. We kind of just told them look the other way. Yeah, they just took our cart. So I mean, no one really lost in this scenario. We cleaned up the town of dwarves. We got money. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dwarves' issue, not my issue. So
right.
I guess I'm glad he's gone, really. It's not a matter if I hated him. He is dead.
Yeah,
so
thank goodness you'll never see him again.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, thanks for this little podcast, and we're going to add it to the old list
Archives.
here. Exactly. I think I called it, a player's perspective podcast. So
nice.
Yours is session 2.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then I'm hoping to go around to all the characters and kind of get their feedback. Yeah, Skippy, maybe we'll do Skippy next. Yeah, either Skippy or Jer. So
Skimpy. We talked a lot about Skimpy in the last 2. It's only right he gets to come on.
That's true. It's true. It's very true. All right. Well. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Oops. Yeah, I switched the wrong capture for the very end there, but I don't think it'll matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little awkward, let's just say, but
sounds like it.
Yeah. I was looking at the old podcast on one of the pages by accident. All right.
Staring at something.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll have to catch you for session 2 with or the second podcast, I guess, with
part 2.
Yeah, with Nesp.
Nesp part 2. Yeah.
The adventures. And we get into the adventure, exactly.
The story of the cot dweller.
Get in my cot.